Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Math for me and you. Let's learn maths together. Hello dear friends, I'm Sindhu Suresh. In this video we're going to discuss about some important questions from chapter 6 triangles. I have selected 10 most important questions and already uploaded part 1 video containing first 5 questions with the solutions. I can give the link in the description box. Now we will discuss the rest of the questions in part 2. This is part 2 video. Here we could see question number 6 to 10 and the questions are here. You could pause the video and try to find the answers one by one. Otherwise, if you don't know how to solve them, please watch this video till the end. Let's begin. In figure, DE parallel BC. AD equals 1 cm and BD equals 2 cm. What is the ratio of area of triangle ABC to area of triangle ADE? It's a question with 1 mark. It's most repeatedly coming in board exams and very simple to answer, very easy to answer. What we have to find? We need to find the ratio of area of triangle ABC to area of triangle ADE. And how to find? If these two triangles are similar, we can easily write down the ratio of their areas. Are they similar? We can check which triangles? Triangles ABC and triangle ADE. Look at the picture and find out the triangles. The smaller one is ADE and the larger triangle is ABC. And we can first check whether they are similar or not. Triangle ADE and triangle ABC. We can see both the triangles with angle A. Angle A is common angle. Angle A equals angle A. The reason? It's a common angle. We can see the sides. DE parallel to BC. Look at that. And the line AB cut DE and BC. That means here we get two angles. Let me mark them as 1 and 2. These two angles. What about these two angles? Yes, they are corresponding angles, so they are equal. Angle 1 equals angle 2. Now by AA similarity criterion, we could say that triangles ABC and triangle ADE are similar. So by AA similarity criterion, triangle ABC similar to triangle ADE. Now we could write down the ratio of their areas. Area of triangle ABC over area of triangle ADE is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. So we could write, what are the corresponding sides? If we take AB from the first triangle, then corresponding side is AD. Power 2 square. AB over AD the whole square. What about AB and AD? How many centimeters? It's given in the question AD equals 1 centimeter and BD equals 2 centimeter. Can you find AB? Yes. How much? 2 plus 1, 3. So in place of AB, we could write 3 over AD is 1, then whole square. Because area, the ratio of their areas means the square of their corresponding sides ratio. Then we get 3 square is 9 and 1 square is 1. 9 over 1. So what is the ratio? How can we write the ratio? Ratio is 9:1. Hope it is clear for you. Now we can go to the second question. E is a point on the side CB produced of an isosceles triangle ABC with AB equals AC. If AD perpendicular BC and EF perpendicular AC, prove that triangle ABD similar to triangle ECF. Look at the figure given in the question. You can see E is a point on the side BC and the isosceles triangle with the two equal sides. What are they? AB and AC. Since AB and AC are equal, we could see the two angles opposite to these two sides are also equal. We have studied that. That means the side AC, opposite angle is angle B. Angle B is equal to the angle C, which is opposite to the side AB. Angle B equals angle C. The reason is they are angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle. And then what we have to prove is triangle ABD similar to triangle ECF. Let's write the sentence as consider triangle ABD and triangle ECF. To prove the similarity, we have to consider these two triangles. Now you can see the triangle ABD. AD is the perpendicular and you can see ABD. Since AD is the perpendicular, what about the angle at D? It's a right angle. And the triangle is a right angle triangle. So we can write the angle ADB is equal to 90 degree. And look at the triangle ECF. Here EF is the perpendicular. That means angle F is also a 90 degree angle. That means if we write the name of that angle, it is angle EFC. This is also 90 degree. So we can write these two angles are equal. Why? Both are equal to 90 degree. Each of them 90 degree. And then already we have proved in the first sentence angle B equals angle C. Angle B is an angle in the triangle ABD. So we can write angle ABD, this is angle B, is equal to angle ECF, that is angle C. Angle B equals angle C. How can we say? This already we have proved. See, these two conditions are enough to prove the similarity of these two triangles. By AA similarity criterion, we could say triangle ABD similar to triangle ECF. Hope it is clear. Question 8 is, BL and CM are the medians of a triangle ABC right angled at A. Prove that 4 times BL square plus CM square is equal to 5 times BC square. See, this is also an important question because repeatedly asking in board exams. Look at the question what we have to prove. We need AL square, CM square and BC square. All these are hypotenuses of right angled triangles. We can start with the first right angle triangle ABC. Here BC is the hypotenuse. Use the Pythagoras theorem. Then we could write BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. Let it be equation number 1. Now you can see two more right angle triangles. The first one is BAL where BL is the hypotenuse. And the next triangle is CAM where CM is its hypotenuse. Using Pythagoras theorem, we can write hypotenuse square is equal to the base square plus altitude square. For the right triangle BAL, BL is the hypotenuse. So we could write BL square is equal to AB square plus AL square. And let it be equation number 2. Next right triangle is CAM. And CM is its hypotenuse. So we could use the Pythagoras theorem and write CM square is equal to AC square plus AM square. Let it be equation number 3. In the question we need to prove BL square plus CM square equals 5 BC square. So to get BL square plus CM square, we have to take equation number 2 plus equation number 3. Add these two equations, what we get? On to the left side we get BL square plus CM square. This is equal to the right side, what we will write? AB square plus AC square. See what we are doing? We are adding like this, AB square plus AC square. Plus other two terms we could write together, AL square plus AM square. Equation number 1 says BC square equals AB square plus AC square. That means we could replace AB square plus AC square with BC square. This is from equation number 1. The value of AB square plus AC square is BC square plus AL square plus AM square. We want to find from the picture what is AL and what is AM. Since BL is the median, we could write L is the midpoint of AC. Therefore, AL equals AC over 2, half of AC. And M is the midpoint of AB. Therefore, AM is equal to AB over 2. Replace these two new values and find out what is AL square and AM square. AL square is AC over 2 the whole square. That is AC square over 4 plus AM square. We could write AB over 2 the whole square. AB square over 4. Now by taking 4 as common denominator, we could do addition with these three terms. So we are going to take 4 as common denominator. The first term becomes 4bc square over 4. Because only bc square multiply numerator denominator with 4, it becomes 4bc square, denominator is 4, plus ac square over 4 plus ab square, that also with the denominator 4. Now the left side, don't forget, it is bl square plus cm square. Cross multiply with the 4. We could move 4, divide by 4 to the left side, it becomes times 4. 4 times bl square plus cm square. We could keep bl square plus cm square in bracket. So it means 4 times. The right side is 4bc square plus, what is ac square plus ab square? From equation number 1, we could replace this with bc square. Because equation number 1 is bc square is equal to ac square plus ab square. How many bc square? 4 plus 1, 5 bc square. So what we are getting now? We are getting 4 times bl square plus cm square is equal to 5 times bc square. So we have proved this. Okay, next one. In an equilateral triangle ABC, D is a point on the side BC such that BD equals 1 over 3 BC. Prove that 9AD square equals 7AB square. We could draw an equilateral triangle. Consider an equilateral triangle ABC. Let the side with length A unit. That means all the three sides with length A unit. We could assume that. Let AB equals BC equals AC equals A unit. And what about BD? It's given BD equals 1 over 3 BC. That means 1 over 3 times A. Or we could write A over 3. Here we will draw two lines. And the first line is the altitude or median, AM. And then we will draw the second line from A to the point D. So we can see two lines here, AM and AD. Since AM is perpendicular to BC, what about the angle M? Angle M equals 90 degree. Now we are going to write what we can write from this picture. What all values we get for AB, BD, BM, all we are going to write now. What is AB? AB equals BC equals AC. All is equal to A units. What about BM? Since M is the midpoint, BM equals A over 2. Half of A, because BC is A. So BM means A over 2. What about BD? We have already calculated. It is given in the question 1 over 3 BC. That means it is A over 3. BC is A. So it is A over 3. Now we need two distances, AM and AD. First we can calculate AM because M is 90 degree. Now we can consider a right angled triangle AMB. I will draw it again. See here the right angled triangle and right angled at M. Here AB is the hypotenuse with length A and base is A over 2. Can you find AM? AM square we can find using Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square minus the base square. A square minus A over 2 the whole square. A square minus A square over 4. Take 4 as common denominator. We get 4A square minus A square over 4. So we get 3A square over 4. Because see the numerator 4A square minus A square is 3A square over 4. AM square equals 3A square over 4. What about AM? Take the square root, we get AM. It is root 3 over 2A. Root 3A over 2. We already studied that in an isosceles triangle, the altitude, length of the altitude is root 3A over 2. If the side is A, then altitude is root 3A over 2. The question asks us to prove 9AD square equals 7AB square. That means we need AD square. So please consider this right angle triangle AMD where AD is the hypotenuse. We consider this triangle because we can use Pythagorean theorem and we can find what is AD square. Hypotenuse square is equal to AM square plus DM square. We keep AD square same as it is because we are going to find its value. Change AM with its value. What is AM? Root 3A over 2. Root 3 by 2A. Then power 2. AM square. Plus, we don't know what is DM. We can find it from this picture. What is DM? It is BM minus BD. See this? BM minus BD. Now take power 2. BM minus BD the whole square. This is equal to root 3a by 2 the whole square. Root 3 square is 3a square over 4 plus inside the bracket we can change bm with its value. What is bm? A over 2 minus then bd a over 3 whole square. First term we could write same as it is 3a square over 4 plus let's simplify the bracket. We can cross multiply with 3 and 2. Then we get 3a minus 2a over, what is the denominator? 3 times 2, 6. The whole square. 3a square over 4 plus inside the bracket 3a minus 2a. Numerator is a. A square we get because of power 2. Then denominator 36 because 6 square is 36. The first term denominator 4, the second term denominator 36. We can add these two terms if the denominator is 36. How can we get that? The first term, if we multiply numerator and denominator with 9, see the denominator we get 9 times 4, 36. So we could write 9 times 3 a square. It is 27a square. This is numerator for the first term. And the denominator is 9 times 4, 36 plus a square over 36, same as it is. What about the left side? The left side is AD square. AD square is equal to 27a square plus a square we could do because same denominator 36. How many a square? It is 28a square. Numerator and denominator, the right side we could cancel with the common number 4. 4 times 7 and 4 times 9. Then cross multiply with 9, we get 9 times AD square is equal to, the right side is 7a square. 9 AD square equals 7a square. What is A? A is the side or length of the triangle ABC, and we have taken AB equals BC equals AC equals A. So we could replace A square with AB square because AB equals A. We could write 9AD square equals 7AB square. 10th question is, the perpendicular from A on side BC of a triangle ABC intersects BC at D such that DB equals 3CD. Prove that 2AB square equals 2AC square plus BC square. You could see here a triangle ABC and a perpendicular from A to the side BC given DB equals 3CD. What it means? You can cut DB as 3 equal parts each with length CD. Now we look BC. How many equal parts? CD and 3 more equal parts. Total 4 parts. BC cut into 4 equal parts. So we can write what is CD in terms of BC. It is 1/4 part of BC. Total 4 parts and 1 part is CD. Or we could write this is BC over 4. What about DB? How many parts? 3 equal parts out of 4. So we could write DB equals 3BC over 4. When we look at the picture, we could see two right-angled triangles, ADB and ADC. Both the triangles AD is common. So we can use Pythagoras theorem for the triangle ADB and write what is AD square. AD square equals hypotenuse is AB. So AB square minus base is DB. We can write DB square. Then we can mark this as equation number 1. left side triangle, that is also a right triangle, ADC. AD we can calculate using Pythagoras theorem. AD square is equal to hypotenuse is AC. So we could write AC square minus CD square. Equation number 2. In both the equations, left hand sides are same. That means the right hand sides also same. We could equate them. AB square minus DB square. This is equation number 1, right side. This is equal to AC square minus CD square. Equation number 2, right hand side. From the left side, we could move the negative term to the right side and keep only AB square on the left side because we need to prove AB square. So we are moving minus DB square to the other side. It becomes positive DB square. So we can write AC square plus DB square minus DB square become positive DB square. Then minus CD square, write as it is. AC square plus, what is DB square? DB square is 3BC over 4 the whole square minus CD square. What is it? It is 1BC over 4, or we could write BC over 4 the whole square. We can simplify the fractions. AC square, write same as it is, plus here we get 9BC square over 16 minus BC square over 16. The fractions again we could simplify, both with the same denominator 16. AC square, same we write as it is, plus 9BC square minus BC square becomes 8BC square over 16. 8 and 16 cancel by 8. 1 times 8 and 2 times 8 is 16. Then we get AC square plus BC square over 2. Left side is AB square. The right side we can take 2 as common denominator. Then 2AC square over 2 plus BC square over 2. See, we have taken 2 as common denominator. So AC square changes to 2AC square over 2. Now cross multiply with the 2. We get 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. This is the proof we needed. We have completed the proof. Hope it is clear for you. If you understand all the questions we have discussed over here, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. See you with more useful videos. Thank you.